Hey folks, let's finish Deltarune for the first time, for me. So I'm not going to be looking at chat, but thankfully, Aura and Amber are here.
Hello.
Hello. And this isn't a spoiler. Chat's just talking about how fluffy Rousey is.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I saw someone I think made a custom plushie, and I'm like, oh,
That's
oh
powerful.
my gosh, yeah.
Hi, everybody in chat.
Turn your faves into a plushie.
All right, let's do it. Let's go to Card Castle Prison.
Let's go to jail.
Where science goes to jail. Wait, no, hold on. It's a different game. Okay.
Time to put the gays in gay jail.
No.
All right,
I've been banned to gay jail. 2018. We're in gay jail.
All right. Where will you ride the elevator? Right. There was that weird thing in the basement that told me to do something.
To find the key pieces.
Find the key.
Yeah.
Right. And the shopkeeper had an idea. Okay, good.
Yes.
Can I just say... you know... as one does...
Oh my god, Sandra.
Alright. Yep.
I mean...
Yep. Oh, this music is great, though. Wow.
I know.
Huh.
Well, no, I just thought of something terrible. That just calls this game out for being even more for the gays, because who else would have cages in their basement other than the gays?
So, Sandra, you'll recall that a major plot point just occurred, right? Which is Susie is now actually joining the party.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Right, she's gonna act. Okay. Rudden Ranger. Susie can compliment? What? Well, let me just check first. Alright, Susie, you can she's got magic? Oh, Rude Buster! Rude damage. Yeah, okay.
It's so good. Glimmer glamour. That's me, though.
Okay, this is actually kind of hurting. Okay, cool. Compliment.
Heal thyself.
Susie, can you actually get this? Okay, yeah, because I was...
It's so good.
No one ever said that to me before.
Hey, Sandra.
Yeah?
Hey, Sandra.
Yeah?
You're unbanned for free ham sandwich day.
Yay! Oh my gosh. I love ham sandwiches.
Chat is saying that the game is a bit loud.
Okay. Oh wow, that is pretty loud. Okay.
Yeah, there we I was like, did you pick the one that was already... Not enough.
No.
I know.
Hey, fighting is bad. Okay, well that's fair.
Okay, just like, please for me, do compliment again. It's really good.
Oh, like, well, I could, like, it's gonna do another thing if I try it again?
Yes.
Okay.
Remember, there's an extremely large amount of incidental dialogue in this game.
Yeah.
Not convinced. Not
No,
convinced.
no, not convinced. Compliment.
Oh, compliment. Okay, sorry.
Yes. No. I just...
Complimented the enemy? Nice.
Good rhythm to their like. attack
Whoa.
patterns.
Oh, it's both yellow and blue. That's awesome. Mm. That was pretty cool. Okay, so there's stairs up there. The stair up there. That looks important. That... Oh, that's the door. Okay, thank you. Hello. Hi, what's up? Hey, it's you. No, it's me. Tame the beast.
Oh my god.
Yay! Okay, sure. Oh.
This is capitalism.jpg.
Mm. Okay, yes. Locally sourced, like, everyday riches.
Ethically sourced riches.
Mm. Alright, I'm gonna clear out the floor before I go up. Oh! Oh, okay. Oh, hey, yeah, exactly. Not the bake sale. The field? Yay!
Ding ding ding.
Hi! Hi, you're great. You look wonderful.
Big cat energy. Big. Aw.
I mean,
Poor cat.
aww.
Aw.
That's, you already got that one.
Right, I got key B.
Mm-hmm.
God. This shopkeeper just gives me so much energy.
Aww.
It's like I just relate to them so much. They're just like so sad and discarded, but they're still making it. They're still trucking along.
I just really like their music.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like I just like kind of like a lot of the themes in this game. And
Oh, are there only 2 bits? I thought these had 3.
there are 3.
So he
There's
just-
3 key pieces, but he's not going to tell you where the 3rd one is.
Oh, okay.
Buying more amber cards.
Yep.
Yeah.
What the heck does a glow shard do? I don't know. I'm not gonna... I think I'm good.
Or what is it, like, technically pronounced, Sean?
Sean.
I always like Sean. Like, the music is just so sad and, like, longing. I just love it. I love, like, the old discarded aesthetic.
Yeah.
Like, what a powerful mood. Like,
Cuteness. Power of Mean Girls.
I appreciate that this save spot, this one save spot, maintains continuity depending on whether or not Susie is in the party.
eh.
Oh, Sandra wanted to check in on her Patreon.
Yeah.
Your Patreon.
The Patreon. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, so the third one. Can I have found the third one yet?
No.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Oh, really?
I
I don't
mean,
know.
I know where it is, and I know how to get it, and I can say that there is... You can't have properly gotten it, so don't... Yeah, just...
Meow.
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 Meow. Club sandwich. Oh, a club's
Oh my
sandwich.
God.
Nice. Yeah, okay, you're all good.
Club sandwich.
What?
Meow.
Meow.
We've been trapped. So the worms have decided to crawl out and play. Yeah. Thou'st fools. Hello.
Root card is pretty good.
Yeah. So yep. That was pretty good. Oh. Alright, let's do it. Let's fight. X-Flirt.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god.
Gosh. Why you gotta hit so hard? Oh, come
A little
on.
bit more? Aw.
Oh. Oh my god.
Oh, come
I
on.
haven't seen that before. It has to be fun.
You have to do it one more time. You have to.
Yeah.
Aw. That was easy.
I love the joke that because the player character's lines are rarely explicitly stated, that you can just say you successfully flirted and it happened.
Yep. Hello. Yay!
Aww.
Ha.
Nice. I'm envious.
That's fair. That's fair.
Wait. Can I clue you in on a silly joke?
Sure.
Try examining all of the beds in the previous room.
Yeah, sorry, I was having a drink.
Oh, that's okay. Sorry. You can fast forward the text with the.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know.
Well, I didn't know.
Here we go.
Da 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 da.
Oh my god.
I'm now the bed inspector.
No, wait. Okay, so go to the menu now. Go to the menu and go to powers. Look at your character.
Nice.
Level 1 bed inspector.
Powerful.
So good. What?
Are you looking for something?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I'm so confused.
Ooh. No, no. Smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord.
Yeah, it's a bunch of folks. Be my friend. Aww. Yay!
Cute.
Already friends. Incredibly quick friends. Yay! I guess it makes sense. Let's just stop fighting. Oh, ow.
Aw.
Susie Flatter.
Mm-hmm. This game knows you're coming back here.
Aww.
So one of her potential lines when doing that is, I forget the exact phrasing, but it's like, I can't believe my teammates like you so much that they came all the way back here to see you.
Aww.
It's so cute. Like, I just love the detail of this game. Not quite.
So, I mean, I think you can figure
Did
it
I
out.
miss? Okay, I missed clubs then.
So here's the trick, Xandra.
Hmm.
Only rooms that are shaped like, where the door is shaped like that symbol count for this.
Oh, okay, because I figured there was one that was locked, and I couldn't go in.
That
You can still
wasn't, that
figure this
wasn't
out pretty
four.
easily.
Yeah,
You
okay,
know
now.
what the first two are, yeah?
Yeah. Like, just like, think about it. What would be the final floor?
Yeah, pretty much. No, because like I hadn't seen the last one, so I figured, okay, cool.
There's more than
But-
one. You haven't seen
She hasn't seen the last two.
multiple floors.
Yeah. But like at that point, okay, I can probably do it. So
Yes.
this was like,
Yeah, I mean, like, just think about it. No, you. Oh.
because I remember like it started with like diamond and spade.
Yeah. No, it didn't.
Not spade. Yeah, no, right. I keep forgetting. So that's where it is right now. So let's just, I don't know, let's just try. Oh wait, no, hold on. Okay.
I'm so amused that you decided to try and do this before seeing all of them.
Yeah. Okay, so this is how it is. So wait, no. Nope, messed up. I keep doing the same exact thing over and over again. Eventually, I'm gonna have to stop.
Well, there's a reason, which is that, yeah.
Yep.
There, now you're doing it in a different order.
9.
There we go. Spade had to be the last one, because of course, we've been like,
Yep.
the whole point of the game is to talk to the spades, so.
Yep.
There we go.
Congrats. Now,
Knew
you
it.
know what to do with them?
Of course.
I like it, Grats. It's now a reasonable problem space.
Yeah.
Psst. Psst, Xandra,
What?
if you go to the bake sale, it's easier.
Oh, thank you. I forgot I could go to the bake sale.
I
Oh, there it is.
figured
Yeah, completely
Yeah,
missed
I figured
it.
you would maybe want to save yourself a trip through the entire forest area.
I messed it up. Hey!
Fix us.
Uh-huh! Fixed beyond recognition.
Beyond recognition.
It's good.
I like this person.
They're a good friend.
Meow.
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 Oof.
I guess let's just go see what's up.
So Amber, did you do this out of curiosity?
No.
Okay. So I'm the only one here who knows what this is?
I know what this is.
Okay, I don't know what this is. Is it alright if I just go right now?
Yeah, feel free.
Awesome. A marvelous, the key, a marvelous fun is about to break free. Won't you let yourself outside? This is not the first time I've, like, come, like, face to face with this concept of the prison built around the entire world. Like, the only free space is this little thing. I'm just curious. I just went, okay. Oh, it's a tinier door. Door key created a door. Hello. That's always a numbers game. Okay. Yep, that's pretty cool.
Welcome to the bonus boss.
Hey,
Yeah.
hello, bonus boss.
Big Jester energy.
Oh, it's a Jester Devil, the Jevil.
Yes.
Hypnosis. Oh, induced tired. Okay. Oh, interesting.
You'll note it costs TP.
Yep. Oh, I like this music. Oh, this is great.
This track is called The World Revolving. And, yeah.
Okay, there's no strategy to be in. Good luck. The air crackles with freedom! Random chaos. Induced tired. Let's try the random chaos. You know what? Let's live alone. Oh. Shall we play the ring around? Oh, I've seen this before. She says that she immediately gets hurt. Oh no! Alright, Susie, feed a burger to me.
Wow. You have some big negative HP there.
Yep,
Yeah.
big negative energy.
It is worth noting, when you use a healing item, the negative HP is counted in the amount of healing used up.
That's what I figured. The devil's knife. Oh, that's a little bit not very fair, but I guess, yeah, okay, no, this is what we're doing here. Oh, wow, okay, that's pretty good.
You say about one of the hardest attacks in this fight.
I mean, yeah. Okay, actually,
Keep
you
in
know
mind
what?
using hypnosis uses all your character's turns.
That's what I'm
Full
figuring.
PLP.
So I'm probably just gonna eat another dark burger. And then, yeah, there we go. I use the dark burger! He can even speak.
I'm just enjoying this, like, big gesture energy
Yeah.
again.
Bip bip, let's ride the carousel game. Oh, whoa, okay.
This is a hard pattern.
Yeah, it is kind of the worst pattern. Healing varies. Oh, heals down ally. Yeah, okay, the revivement. Yay!
Dang.
Yeah, of course. Join the club. Yeah, no, you're very clever. Very clever, young man, but it's turtles all the way down. That hurts.
This boss's attacks hit really hard.
I can do anything.
Big Joker energy.
Mm.
I like Jezzel's little dance.
Yep.
And I love that Jezzel's, like, tail is a J. Ooh, you're getting really good at this.
Yeah, kind of figured that one out.
I'm almost terrified of the idea that Xandra might beat this fight on her first try without stocking up on healing items, because that is an incredible achievement.
I can do anything.
Dang.
Cannot really figure this one out, though.
That pattern's super difficult.
Oh no! Rousey is just like
Ooh.
a clump.
Hey! Oh, another dark burger. Yeah, I think that's gonna help bring everyone up to speed. The club's sandwich.
Dang.
Yeah, that hurts a lot. Wow.
I feel like this fight would be a lot easier with the controller.
Yep.
Maybe. It's worth noting that also you can find some slightly better defensive items at the end of this game
Oh, that's right.
that will help this a little bit.
Oh, sell at chops.
to
Okay,
rely-
literally sell this at chops.
You have to rely more and more on Rousey's healing if you run out of items.
Yep.
Chad is asking if anyone's gotten Xandra into Toho.
Eh,
Never love
Oh, I have friends who would love that.
I'm pretty into it actually, but Xandra's still better at this than me.
Yeah, wasn't even enough. Wow.
Oh jeez, that's rough.
Yeah, this is kind of tricky with just the arrows.
yeah. Because I would say like it'd be easier with something else if you're like used to playing bullet hells on like a controller.
Mm. Kind of running out of healing. Alright, well, let's just try
Yep.
this. was pretty good.
Chaos. I can do anything.
Oh no.
Oh, this
is
one
bad.
really awesome. Thank you. These curtains are really on fire. Would really like it if you stop using this one specifically, because it's kind of like killing me.
You only got hit once during that one, so that was pretty good.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Nice.
Chaos Bomb was prepared for you.
Sounds like a great time.
Oh no.
This is it, boys and girls. All right. Oh yeah, that's everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, I don't get enemies who like wait for till the end before they use their special attack. Yeah, I'm pretty much out of items here.
Oh no. You can still use pirouette theoretically. I think that would still make it more tired.
That's right. Something terrible is coming. Kidding.
Bye-bye.
Dang.
I'll say
Your downed characters are recovering HP slowly.
slowly, yes. I can't use it because, like, yep.
Oh no!
Dang.
No.
Oh no! You were so close too. That was
I know.
The final phase of the fight.
Yeah. I was like, Well, yeah.
So my suggestion is you come back after you've gotten to like the right before the point of no return,
Mhm.
and stocked up on healing items and good armor.
Yeah. I admire your willingness to go to toe to toe with Big Jester energy.
To go toe to toho with Big Jester energy.
Yeah. With,
The fact that you
our
almost
murderous
beat that with like
jovial
zero
friend.
preparation is amazing.
Imagine what I can do if now that I know what I'm up against.
Yup. Hey, what? No.
No.
No?
Like,
Sander, no. Sander, no.
I could do it. I could do it now.
You should do it. You should do it once you at least have some slightly better armor.
All right,
yeah,
fine.
yeah, I
But
think,
like if I was one away, now that I know what I'm up against, I could do it.
in the
Just want to make it clear. I was so close.
You were really close. You did some good work.
Oh.
Like, I have not tried this boss, so I'm just curious, like, I don't know, reload, like, face Jebel myself.
Mm.
I'm a little sad that I missed, Big Jester energy on my run.
They're the head happy.
Yep. You have to understand. I'm doing this for you. If I was playing I would have turned right back around and won that fight.
Oh my god, Daniel.
Susie did not help.
I appreciate that they're like, okay, you've seen all the dialogue. We're just going to have it trigger on all the enemies at once now, so you can get this battle over with.
Thank you.
Like, this game does not waste your time, which I appreciate.
No, this is like the
Yeah.
primary thing for me. Nah. Bah. Bah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I didn't even know those did that.
Bah.
I wonder if that did something.
Yeah, I wonder. Is it a...
I suspect, knowing Toby Fox, I feel like it probably just made that noise, like,
Hmm.
and nothing else.
I feel like that's also valid.
I love his music.
I know.
This guy. Wrong.
Wrong. Oh my gosh.
That could have been
Oh,
useful.
so good.
Hey, everybody's here. Hello.
Yeah, everyone's having a good time here in the club's
Yeah.
room.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Aw.
Yeah.
Dancing party soundtrack. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Examine those trees. Just 'cause
Yeah,
I think
yeah, I
we
just
should like
realized.
that one.
The party tree.
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, I am the bed inspector.
Yeah. You gotta make sure that that bed was well protected. Is Clover from Homestuck? I don't
I don't think so.
Clover's not from Homestuck.
Oh. Okay. Cool. Oh, you have actual worms also. That's pretty cool.
This is my favorite shot in the game.
The Duke of Fuzzles. Calligraphy, law keeping, bug keeping cages, and long walks in the dungeon. An army of funds. Yeah. All right.
That's great.
Thanks for the follow.
Aw.
More troublesome than a fistful of fleas. Lesser dad.
Lesser dad.
Our relation is none.
Great.
I do not wish to hear your MP3s. Oh.
Chad is noting that the club's room has all three of Clover's interests in it.
That's
which
right.
is sports, trees, and boys.
Yep. No space. Oh, Brave Axe. Okay. Ah, there we go.
That
Healing
is an
up.
important one.
Yes.
Oh, that's the part one.
I already have I have plenty of Amber cards.
Brave Axe. You can get that for, because it's brave and heroic.
But it like just boosts attack, and she's not gonna attack. Or should I really just upgrade? Is that useful?
I got it. I thought it was like preference though.
I guess you could sell that shard.
Yeah, I should eventually, right?
Yeah.
Have this cookie. I guess.
Wait, is the Lancer cookie any good?
I mean,
It
like,
deals very little.
yeah,
Oh.
and like he's like, yeah, like Lancer's second dad ought to have a cookie.
Aww.
See, he's gonna make use of it. That's pretty adorable.
I like Roulette card as like this great I both like him and I hate him at the same time. It is wonderful.
He's so much.
He's so much in a really entertaining way.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe he just sells to us.
Yep. Oh yeah, you got a new weapon for Alzheimer, didn't you?
Fluffiness up.
Nice.
Important.
It's important.
Also, look in the bottom right when you equip it.
What you looking at?
Aww.
Aww.
There's actually a lot of lines for various item usage and equipment on your characters, but you have somehow magically managed to avoid most of the items that trigger that.
Yay, that's me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think like now, if you want to go back and
Well,
play,
so like go back from here. Like, don't go back. You'll see what I mean if you walk up slightly more.
oh yeah, okay, yeah, just keep going for now. This is better. You get more movement, I guess.
God, this room.
Bleh.
Perfect.
Aww.
So nice.
You can guess whose room this is, I assume.
Yep. Yeah.
God.
I mean, yeah.
My pure precious gremlin child.
Oh, recreational hole. Oh, yeah, I have one. They're pretty handy.
Walk. Oh yeah, save. Okay, that's fair. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Oh, right.
The
Okay.
elevator. What you wanted to
Hey.
get into before.
All right. So now I can go. You okay
yeah,
with
now
that?
you got a fast shortcut all the way up between the top and the bottom floors.
Okay, good.
So it is
Now it's
literally the perfect
time.
time to go back to this boss. I guess I was wrong about there being better armor available.
I mean, I have healing up, so that should probably help.
Yeah, that'll help a lot. Evergreen says, even when she's not playing randomizer, Xandra cannot escape the rupees. Alright!
You do remember. Awesome. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, Toby's not really one for rehashing same dialogue over and over, I think. Because Undertale did this too.
Yeah. It's one of those small things that are just really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we play the ring around? I'm not a big fan of the ring around, to be honest.
At the very least, it's one of the more predictable patterns.
Hmm.
Big heal energy.
Big AoE energy, gosh.
Yeah. No, seeing you do this fight really like sells me that like the party system is like really interesting because I feel like having 3 characters makes the fight a lot more interesting than say Undertale
Mm-hmm.
and dramatic.
No, this fight really is the one that I feel like makes the biggest use of the party system in this game.
Yeah.
can do anything.
Oh god, this one.
It never ends, also. Alright, let's have a Darkberg.
Dark Berg.
Healing's like a hurricane with a Darkberg.
Alright.
Yeah, I really wish I had a controller right now. That would be real good.
Aw.
Yeah.
It's funny because,
I love
like,
that.
I
Oh,
don't
go
know if
ahead.
it's because of my history with like shmups on PC, but I feel like I'm more comfortable with the arrow keys.
Hmm.
Because
I think
with
that's
analog,
fair.
with analog, you have to like there's the dead zone you have to worry about. Where like
Or honestly, I would do wait. I'll just use the D-pad.
Yeah,
That's
D-pad's really nice.
fair.
Like, I was using D-pad for Downwell. It's, like, very useful. PS4. Like, gosh. PS4 controllers are so good for that. Oh, that was a sick dodge.
Dear lord.
Thank you. Ah, I'm so close.
2% low.
I can do anything.
Oh, come on. Could you please use any attack that is not this one?
Rude.
Yeah, just...
Time to use your revive, maybe.
Yep.
Thankfully got 2.
I can do anything.
Oh,
What did I
no,
just
not
say?
again.
Rude.
Oh my gosh.
I hate this attack so much. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I can do anything.
Someone in chat, Evergreen says they find the carousel the easiest pattern. I find it the hardest.
I have not... I haven't grokked it, is the thing.
It's just
Yeah.
busy.
Yeah, it's like a pretty fast-moving and brutal one.
I can do anything.
Oh god. Okay, well.
Like, honestly, like, this one isn't even as bad as the other one.
Yeah, it's not as
Like, I feel like the second form is almost easier. Like, I think it would change if you're, like, really comfortable with the control scheme.
Hmm.
Because I feel like that one's just, like, very precise, but once you get it down, it's probably not that bad.
Metamorphosis.
This one's really hard.
Yep. Oh, come on.
I feel like you're doing pretty solid.
I'm wasting a bunch of turns healing and not really attacking.
I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think that surviving actually does tire it out very slowly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I want to be clear that that's only my guess, but you got really far last time with only a few hypnosis.
Yeah.
Just by like
I
dragging
think
the fight
hypnosis,
out.
like, probably
Yeah, we're already
it
back.
does help. But, like... And, like, remember that he does have some, like, weaker attacks.
That's true.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, that's just so good.
Here we go.
Yeah. Now it's probably like a great time to get in a hypnosis.
You're just getting that delicious graze. Yeah,
Mm.
definitely hypnosis this turn.
Get that big hypno energy.
Why?
Man, this fight has everything. It has hypnosis, it has like murder gestures, like it's got cards.
Oof.
Whoa.
AoE spells. Or AoE heals. The club sandwich, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What was heal with
heal?
Rousey? You've already
Yeah,
got
I
that.
missed. I got confused a little bit.
You'll notice, oh. After this. You'll notice Jebel is doing its freaking out sprite now.
Yep.
I can do anything.
I just like love this boss's inspired thing. Like, let me just say, I keep saying
Wait,
it.
wait, wait, wait.
It's so good.
Is it, blue? Sandra!
Yes.
Sandra! Oh my god.
Dang, nice.
Nice.
All right, cool. So yeah. All right. Now we
Did it.
agreed. And I still had plenty of healing items left.
Did it.
I was like for the other 100 years. Aww. A mischief, a chaos.
Metamorphosis.
Jevel's tail.
I just love it. Just like the voices, like over the top everything. Like Toby's just really good at doing that creepy like aesthetic. And I really like that it's like so many small things, like nothing in like Deltarune or Undertale.
It increases magic, by the way.
Oh, interesting.
Super duper like I guess like high budget value, but like the impact is always there, and I love it.
Ooh, jeez. Okay.
Gives you devil energy.
I'm a good devil, okay? Aww.
Aww, that's so precious.
Elsie is adorable.
Big devil energy, extremely.
Alright, that was pretty cool.
Congrats
Yeah,
on finishing
oh my
the hardest fight in
God.
the game by a significant amount.
Thank you. Second try, though. I really feel bad that I didn't get it on my first.
Oh,
I mean,
no worries.
so I did get it on my first try, but I was warned in advance about what was going to happen, so I bought a full inventory full of healing items first. And also, it was extremely close.
I mean, I was like one
because-
away last time. Like, if I had
Oh, yeah,
lasted
you were-
just one more.
Yeah, you were like so close. I think that's really fun because it's like I kind of like keep in mind that this entire thing is like. Oh wait, I won't say it. I'll like save it till later.
Again, whatever this is.
Yeah.
It looks the same. I love that. Okay, yeah. This is the only time there's like a tiny like little aside from someone else. I just love the fact that, oh yeah, no, we just like, for some reason, like went to the trouble of making this dialogue system so that I could do this at some point.
Yeah.
Control crown. I may control any disc-shaped life form.
Even the ones with amazing legs.
Here it comes. Again. Oh, Suicide idea. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that sucks.
I just love this fight so much. I love King Round.
It's just so silly.
I just love my big leggy checker friend. Like,
Yeah.
what powerful leggies. Look at those leggy sparkles. So powerful. Inspiring, really. Xander, are you inspired right now?
Very much so. Susie's got great ideas.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my gosh.
All right. Sure.
Good.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh no.
You'll notice the layout of this throne room is somewhat familiar.
Yeah, pretty much. I recognize this a lot. We get it, there was a fight. Very purple and strong. Oh, they're right there.
Susie, attributes. Purple, strong.
Mean.
Girls.
Oh my gosh. Relatable. Oh. Oh. Haha. Kind of creepy.
I love it though. It's so good.
Notice this is the card castle theme that you were just hearing.
Mm-hmm.
It's sped up a bit.
Oh, nice. I won't give up. The fact that he has multiple mouths, I don't know, it's just like, okay, Susie, talk. Alright, listen up. That's my friend. Goodbye without hurting you, then, like, you know. Red Buster! Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool.
No, it's like
Red damage.
It's red.
Mm-hmm. Dual heal. Okay. By the Knight's Will. Courage! Okay. Oh wow, that's pretty, gosh, that's really good. We got this.
chat is debating as to what in the world that second mouth is all about.
Yeah, right? Yeah, you know, after the Jevil, this is kind of okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I actually beat Jevil. I went back after I finished the game and beat Jevil.
Enough
'cause,
talk. Have at you!
you know, and it ended up being much more of a climax that way.
I don't know, this is pretty good. It's kind of my deal. I'm good at video games.
It's true. You're extremely good at video games.
Yes? You could have finished your sentence, but like, okay. Well, one more turn, I guess. That's fair. Ah, what a bother. Okay, there we go. It's kind of like an evil Doraemon. Aww. Mm-hmm. Susie's not buying it. Mm. Yeah, no, I figured. Aha! Oh. Kind of just, I don't really talk, I'm just there. I guess I do stuff. I'm not a talker, it turns out. Oh, I've been here before. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry you're being overthrown right now. Aww.
This only happens if you go through the game without beating anybody up.
Yep, okay, that's fair. I'm the dad now.
I love Lancer.
Notice something different about Susie's sprite?
Hey, you can see her eyes.
Mm.
Mm. It's okay to be soft. Hmm. Mm. Mm. Well, yeah. Yay!
Aw.
Hug. Yay!
Aw.
Hey, it's Puzzle Person. Way to go, kids. Now I can go back to making the puzzles.
Aw.
Hello.
Aw.
Honestly, you're absolutely amazing. Great work. Oh yeah, you tried. You tried. What's their deal with like the B's and the O's?
I'm not entirely sure what those are supposed to be.
No, me neither. I mean, like together they all spell boob right
look
now, so I
like-
guess that's okay.
They look like teeth.
Yeah. Aww. Sham. Aww. Heart. I'll roll you up into a ball and make you feel safe.
Aww.
Yay!
Oh, they're letter blocks. That's what someone's saying in chat.
Oh.
Uh,
I don't know if I see it.
Creeds. I just imagine like if there was this game with voice acting, like probably like Griffin McElroy would do would be the one to like voice him because I just cannot imagine anyone else doing it. Sure, whatever. Hey, everybody's here.
Big mood.
We'll have a birthday soon. Mm.
aw.
Aww.
Oh my gosh, everyone's... Why are you still in cages? Okay, cool. Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Aww. Hey, that's me. Mm. Oh. Yay, we're legal. Prison is only for dads. That's so good. Aww. There's always room in town for a couple of clowns.
Aww.
Hello. Aww. 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 Okay. Thank you for letting me know that is it. Meow. Meow. Ah! Susie's face! Hello! Meow. You're welcome, Emberball.
Aww. Heart.
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 Ah, just follow Chris. We'll just walk to the right. Okay, good.
Sandra, can you slow down on the text a little bit? You're going a little fast for me here.
Okay, cool. Sorry. Oh, it's been a good game. Thank you for writing it. Mm.
Big mood.
Mm. Yeah, let's just. Ooh.
I'm surprised at Sandra's lack of reaction there.
Was it what? What?
I mean, that was basically how I took it too. Is I'm like, oh, this thing for like lore reasons, and I wasn't like deeply surprised though.
Okay, I will be honest. Was that supposed to be someone, or is it just like this character is actually super cute once you like remove the hat?
I mean, they're super cute with the hat.
I mean, yes, that too. I didn't realize that. Oh, that was just like Shadow from the hat before. But I mean, I figured that like there was like some sort of like, because you know the name, there was probably some sort of family, history thing.
Should I say it or not?
Well, we'll wait until after.
Yeah, we'll wait until after to let you know about that.
Yeah, we stumbled into something really important. Is like the general feel of it. Oh. Yep. a shared hallucination. At this time of year, in this part of the country, localized entirely within this classroom. Right, the chalk. Oh. Hmm. Aww. Sean.
Aww. Sean.
I don't think anyone's ready for the Sadie Hawkins dance. Jockington, you're the worst. The locker is locked. The locker's lock is locked. The lock's locked. Locker is locked. The locker's locked. Locker is locked. Lock. Yep, everyone's pretty much gone. That's a bunch of roses. Aww. Try your best, Astral Wolf. Even in your darkest hour, don't give up, skeleton. Oh. Oh, right. Oh. Gotta stay hydrated. Oh, it's like one more to go. You like breathing? Usually with legs? Yeah. Locker, it's locked. Locker, it's locked.
Nope. No jokes on this. Oh.
Oh.
Huh.
Cheers. The throne of the gods. Apple. Some kind of teacher food. Aww. Aww. Hyperdodecahedron.
I just want to note that if you examine the clocks in there during the class earlier, it says seems like it's time for class, and then if you examine them now, it says seems like it's time for not class.
Right, I have a cell phone. Aww.
Aww.
The library bee. The library bee. It's like an Airbnb that's a library. Welcome to the library bee. Hey, gosh dang it. Hi, jerk. Timmy. Gotta go to college.
Holy.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Teen Zone. Welcome to the Teen Zone. Yes? Mew Mew Kissy Cutie 2. Oh, there's a second one. Ooh. Let her tell you.
Oh my gosh.
Are you the anonymous
Really
Lilo
anonymous.
Lizard? You should really read the books upstairs. Okay, cool. Don't lick the... What a... Ugh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, there's a pixel here.
Oh, weird.
Alright. There's like, hi pixel.
Hi, Pixel.
Lord of the Hammer. Gerson Boom. Oh, maybe Gerson Boom. I'll ask Kira. Please remember my name, please. I wrote a book to help you remember. By Hot's Fire Guy. Hey.
Whoa.
It's Hot's Fire Guy. Oh, that's... What?
This is a pretty clear meta reference to the fact that Toby Fox represents himself as a dog.
Okay. But still be Fox though. No, sorry. Bye, Library. You're the
Dog
best
song.
library around. Are you juggling cars again? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh yeah. I know. I know. Oh no. Okay. Well. Oh yeah. Yeah. The. Hmm. Well,
So just to be clear, Xander, do you understand the implications of that line?
kinda.
It's okay. We can talk about it later.
Yeah. There's no law against Starcore.
I mean, so to be clear, you know who this character is, right?
Yes, I played Undertale.
You know her relationship with Alphys, right?
If you would be hard pressed to find someone who doesn't.
And yet,
Yes, I know. Okay, so it's
okay, I just wanted to make sure you were clear on that.
Yeah, no, I was wondering, like, is she like kidding around? What's going on?
Okay.
Yeah, just run away from your car. Leave your car there. Run away.
Good.
Oh my gosh.
Friendly nurse.
Aww.
Oh. Yeah.
Aw.
Well, yeah. Oh. Not very good.
You should talk to the nurse again real quick, actually. Wait, maybe you could do it after having played the piano.
Mm.
Excellent.
Dragon Blazers 3. Ah, Ice Palace. Every time the Ice Palace.
Every time.
Aww. Not homework.
Yeah, yeah.
Bye. Okay. Well, drinking like after bro. Oh, Christmas came. Oh gosh, dang it.
Oh my gosh.
No. Of course, the family name is Holiday. Oh my gosh, her name is Noelle Holiday. Gosh, dang it.
Yeah, that is incredibly a dad. Except I agree with him. Punch the bird, and I also want to punch the bird.
Yeah, no,
So,
everyone
here's my
everyone
line.
should punch that bird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, his name's Rudolph. Gosh dang it.
Yeah, of course.
Are you gonna s- What is this? Huh? Oh. Hmm. Ah!
Ah.
The heck are you?
I guess.
What is this?
Oh no.
Oh no.
No, police. Wait.
Extremely earthbound.
Yeah.
Nyah!
I like that she got tape printed out that just says that on it.
Right?
Yeah, it's so good. It's so perfect, though.
Mm. There's so much stuff here.
I was gonna say, I hope you didn't think this game was totally over yet.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to talk to.
There's a lot of dialogue here.
Ask me up, boss. The heck is all this?
Pizza.
Cheese,
Cheese,
ice pizza.
baby, double ice.
The heck is this? Oh god, someone's actually here. Hey, hey. Oh? Oh my gosh! Hey, what's up? You're the worst employee in the world. Yes, sure. Aww.
I appreciate that in lieu of having animation guy, he just has a completely different portrait every 5 words.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what happened to the warrior. Yeah. Yeah. Bye, creep.
I love that. There's no I in pizza.
Oh, okay. Ooh, diner, diner, diner. Yay! I get to go into the diner. Hello.
If you don't recognize her, this is just random, but she's the noted shopkeeper from the first game.
Oh.
Bunny girl.
Hello.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You know, things happened. Yay! Hi. Yep. Somehow. Yeah. I know. I'm sorry. Oh, they're dragons!
They're
Oh!
Cute.
Don't. Hi! No. Okay. I didn't ask, but fine.
Listen, fire girls have needs, okay?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Aww. She's so
Wait,
good.
are
I
those two
love
on a
her.
date?
I guess.
choose to believe the answer is yes. They're both sitting on the same side of the table.
Oh my god, it's true. And one got two parfaits.
Ah!
Just like extremely lesbian signaling, I feel like.
That's clever. Hi, what's... Hey! What's up? Great to see you again. Huh?
What a power move.
Mm-hmm.
I already befriended your mom.
Yeah? Okay, so this is my house?
No. You know what your house looks like. You came out of it at the start of this game.
It was yesterday.
That's fair. Oh, I love that joke. Yeah, I love... Peyote Dash is repeating one of my favorite jokes. Please, Sans Undertale is my father. Call me Sans Deltarune.
Does it hurt to be made of blood? Alright. Hi! Oh no! Mean. We don't got arms. What you doing? Oh, what? Hello? Aw. Oh, The Simpsons. Aw. Oh, I'd like to think that there's a cat too. Aww.
I would just like to note that if you suggest to Sans that he should be friends with you, he gives you a fake phone number,
Of course he does.
which I appreciate a lot.
Hello.
Those are the only options about things you can have on your mind at church.
Please go for it. Yes. Yes. Fruit juice. The sick fruit juice.
What is that?
Wait, what?
That's what?
What is the sick fruit juice?
It's fruit juice that's really tasty, probably.
It's the wine. Hello?
Oh.
Oh.
Right.
It-
Right, that makes
like, That's like, it's not really like wine,
Yeah.
but it's close.
Okay, I've never heard of that. It's like not a thing.
Oh,
Huh.
oh wow.
No,
That's like
it's-
a big thing in like the Captain.
Okay, yeah, it is super not in Quebec. I like, yeah, no, I don't think we. Gosh, I've been to
Huh.
church like a couple times in my life.
Oh wow.
It's everyone like everyone in Quebec City is pretty much, well, okay. Everyone in my neighborhood that I grew up with, most of them, were like extremely laid back Catholic, like just very, very just to say to check the option and then
Yeah, I went to church every Sunday for like, I guess that's technically the majority of my life. But
Oh, wow, okay.
anytime recently.
I went
Hmm.
until I was 16, and then my parents stopped forcing me to go, so I immediately stopped going and never went again.
See, like, we never really went to church, but I did have, like, religion class in school. And at some point, like, I think, gosh, in, like, my second year, like, or second year of secondary school, I went to my parents and said, hey, I don't think I believe in God anymore. And they said, all right, you wanted to, like, do, like, the, morals class instead? I went, yep, okay, cool. And then signed me up, and that's what I did.
Wow,
like-
I'm jealous.
Big bone for the leader of the pack. Snowy gemstone for a proud mother. Known historian, author, and teacher.
Gerson shows up a lot in this game in text, like as an author. Was
Oh,
actually
right.
a shopkeeper in Undertale.
Oh. Yeah, Gerson Boom, right.
So I like them reading through chat, and it's evidently of like giving kids like grape juice or just like the Eucharist like wine.
Hmm.
I guess I should usually technically the wafer. Got all my sweet Jesuit upbringing is shining through random things. Oh my god, I love that.
Oh
Oh
no.
my god. This is like so Earthbound-esque. God.
Hi, Bear. Hello, Mr. Bear. Hi, small pine tree. Nope, okay.
So, I will say that, like, once I started receiving wine, it was very, like, high concentration alcohol.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Yep.
Wow.
Ominous thing.
Yeah.
Bing!
Thing.
Bing!
Hey. Hey, neighbor Bibber. Hi.
Aww.
Mm.
Oh my god.
I just
good.
like. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I love the Caddy family. So they're just so much.
They're so good.
Cappuccino.
Need a cappuccino.
No. I'm just gonna go into your home. Nope. Okay.
I like that her welcome mat just says cat.
Yep.
Our cat flap is always open to you.
Hello. Anything, yes. Yeah? No, he's alright. He's alright. Mm-hmm. She's nice. Yeah, she's a nice person, turns out.
Extremely gay.
Yeah, no, very, very extremely much so.
Gay, gay, gay. I think the implication here is that her mom is the mayor, although I'm not sure about that.
I thought that was
Okay.
the implication.
Hey, Bratty.
This will go away. Oh no!
No.
I don't want to tell her to go away though.
That's fair. Knock
Alright.
on that door one more time. I'm pretty sure the implication here is that this Metaton.
Metaton, yeah. Metaton and Ghost.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because the house is shaped the same.
my garbage! Oh my gosh, my garbage child!
Oh man. Oh my gosh. Are you just thinking about things?
Aw.
Right.
Aw, Sandra!
Eee.
It is worth noting, for chat who might be confused, Amber and I see Xander's camera on the stream, so it's on a significant delay
Yeah.
compared to gameplay.
The Flower King! Oh, of course. Okay, okay. I get it. Hey, what's up? Mwah. Ex- I'll eat this dirt.
Yum. Sure is.
Yeah. Jeez.
Extremely referential room here.
Sleep on the floor.
C.
Who's C?
I don't know. I actually never found that note in my playthrough.
Wait, could you look at that again? I was getting a little sleepy. Says no received. See.
C. I have no idea who that could be.
Mm. Bye, Flower King.
Mm.
Oh, hey! Yay! Aww.
Alright, wait, can you try something that I didn't get to do in my playthrough? Can you try standing in that circle? Standing there for a few seconds? I wanna see if something. Oh!
Oh my gosh!
I was told
Hey!
about this, but I never actually saw it.
Aww.
Aww. Yeah, I was here. Hey! Of course.
I just. Aww.
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 Of course.
Aww.
Aww.
Hippopotamus. Oh, grass.
Aww.
Oh no!
Oh no! Azrael too. Onion.
Onion!
Aw.
Buddhist. Yeah, perfect. Buddhist.
Aww.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Keep on being creepy.
Yep. Dream new.
Oh, hey, there we go.
Mhm.
Hey, it's Cheerial! And also my mom.
Nice.
Do you recognize this song?
Yep.
Aww.
Oh, that's why the TV's not plugged in anymore.
She just reads.
Hmm.
Like the trash cans in that alley, probably.
Hmm.
Just hearing Undertale theme again kills me.
Hmm. Aww.
Aww.
Aww. Yeah, Super Smashing Fighters. If only there was some like visual way to remember it right now.
The Green Lizard.
Yep.
He commits tax fraud.
Aww. Oh no!
Aww.
Aww. Pie. Hello, Pie. Oh, butterscotch cinnamon. Hey.
Aw.
Oh, okay. I get it. Oh gosh. Okay, okay, now I understand the reference.
Hey, could you pause it for a moment? I wanna get back with you before you do anything else.
Okay.
Be right back.
You can just enjoy this music in the meantime.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Recognize this menu?
Yep. I have $2. Yep, level 1, 20 hit points. Yep. Oh my gosh. We're less than $100 away from the from the next goal.
Nice.
It's like at
You know,
the
you can actually check out your menu too.
It's okay, I'm not gonna like it's a ball of junk. Yep. Aww. Bandage armor, I know, pencil weapon, and money too. Yep.
I'm back.
Hey, Amber's back. Amber, I have a menu.
Yeah.
Oh, right, the snails books. Snails do not have
Do not have
tails.
tails.
But can snails help your garden? Yeah. Oh, Gerson Bohm, there we go.
He shows up a lot of times.
Yep. Hmm. Oh, hey.
Huh?
The carpet.
Oh yeah, that Deltarune is everywhere.
I guess. I mean, we've pretty much seen everything, right?
Yes.
Yep.
I decided not to make an animation for going to bed. Bum, 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 bum.
places that you know seem like fantasy.
I forwarded the localization.
There's a light inside your soul that's still shining in the cold with the truth, the promise in our hearts. Don't forget it. I'm with you in the dark.
Chat is shocked at how unfazed you were by that scene.
Because I could not parse any of it.
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, no, it's
I think it's like very, you've seen the whole thing now, so I think it's like very interesting that I like that it's like it has a lot of darker themes to it, even though it's still like kind of the Undertale-y like goodness of meeting like new monster friends and stuff like that. I like that there's, I mean, this is very much like a chapter one.
Mm-hmm. So, Xandra, before we get into the theory crafting, I want to know what you thought of the whole thing.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I don't want to go too deep into theory crafting first.
Okay.
Oh, hey, we can see you now.
Yeah. Hey.
Hello.
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 Yeah. So, I take things. I'm a person who takes things literally. So there's a lot of stuff near the end that I just did not understand, and that was like clearly presented to elicit a reaction, but I just did not get the reference or understood like why I was supposed to react to that, and that just left me confused. So like the scene at the end is like, okay, there's bad creepy stuff that happened. That's sort of like harkens back to the like to some Undertale stuff. But I just it's just like, oh, here's a bunch of weird stuff that you've kind of seen before with no explanation. So I'm just like, it's just okay. I was already on the road to confusion because like I get, okay, this is like, is this clearly this is not a sequel, but it's just like some sort of like weird alternate thing or whatever. Something weird is happening and we're not going to be told what it is. So it's just, here's more weird stuff. Okay. I don't know who like the like when the hat taken off reveal thing. It's just like, okay, hey, it's like another person in that family, I guess. I don't know.
So
I'm on the verge of being just like frustrated because it seems that like I feel like the one person in the audience when then there's a scene change and everyone goes like, oh my gosh, and I'm just like, what's going on? What is it? Am I supposed to know what this is? Like, I'm kind of lost.
That's fair. Interesting. What did you think about the whole game? Like, before we go into, like, the rest of this.
Oh, the whole game was great. I loved it. It was, like, a great experience.
So about that. So, yeah, like, the ending is complicated because this game is very much based around playing with your expectations of what a sequel to Undertale it looks like. Right? Like the beginning. I don't know if you got this feeling, but the beginning of this game felt to me very much like intentionally trying to evoke this, oh, I guess this is a sequel feeling.
Yep.
And then the post-game wandering around the town feels like it knows that you have that feeling, and it is deliberately trying to throw you off. Because it's like, okay, you talk to Undyne, she doesn't know who Alphys is. You talk to Sans, he has no idea who you are, right? Like, all these little differences that are like, no, actually, this isn't a sequel. This isn't even the world you knew or the people you knew necessarily. And I don't know. I thought it was really interesting because, like, I think that playing with expectations in that way is something that you don't see people trying to do very often,
Mm-hmm.
which is interesting. Like,
So
I just yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of like weigh in and like like Toby Fox is extremely of the same family of like kind of like content creators as like Homestuck and like Earthbound, and like that's extremely one of the things that entire vibe is good about doing is playing with your expectations, and like I feel like that is like something that's almost like key, and especially like kind of going into some into like theory crafting. I think it's really interesting that like so the Dark Worlders have this entire like game feel to them, and there is like this repeating theme that your choices don't matter, and like it seems like you have the most choice inside this game, which doesn't seem to affect the outside world that much. But who can say? Because it's episode 1, you know.
I actually noticed a really interesting detail this time around that I did not notice in my first playthrough, which is that the only people who speak in colored words are the Dark Worlders or whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
The you and Susie and everybody else from the sort of light world, as it were, never use colored words in their speech.
And also
Which is
have
interesting detail.
completely black and white portraits.
Oh my god, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. You really noticed it when the party was talking together.
Oh my gosh, I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Oh, I never noticed that either. But,
Yeah. It's like you can see like we have like Susie black and white, and then I keep forgetting his name. Ralsei.
If it makes it easier,
Ralsei.
Ralsei. If it
Ralsei.
makes it easier, you could call him by the name his name is anagram for, Azrael.
Oh, okay, that's what it is.
See, actually, like I have the same reaction as you. Even with the anagrams, it's like, oh, like this is just some kind of lore implications. Like I don't actually feel like it's super deep to me.
I feel like the big hint is Susie's reaction, which seems deliberately intended to mirror like, okay, this is somebody they know, right? So should we get into the player character a little bit?
Maybe. Sure.
So, that ending, right? Like, that's a thing. Obviously,
It's...
some parallels. What were you gonna say?
No, go for it.
No, I want you to. I'm gonna ramble, so I want you to.
Okay,
say
no.
things you have to say.
I was just gonna say, It's like...
Aw, that's fair.
No, I feel like Xander, I understand you're having like the same reaction that you had to Hyper Life Drifter, and this is Hyper Life Drifter levels, but it's still like complete shenanigans. Like no, like it does. You know how I've told you never to watch Serial Experience Lane?
Oh, that series made me so mad.
Yeah, no, like Serial Experience Lane is entirely is about messing with your expectations and throwing things in just to throw you off. And that is kind of what is going on here, like to a lesser extent. It's not as like extreme, but there's definitely pieces here that are intentionally like they just exist to be red herrings and like throw with you and mess with you, and that's like something you're either going to like or dislike.
I'm just gonna like throw my whole theory about the player character out there. There's a lot of supporting evidence to suggest that you are functionally possessing someone. That someone being Chris, I guess. A lot of the characters in the town, for example, talk about how you're not acting the way you normally act. And there's the ending scene, obviously, which implies that the sort of heart that represents you is not the same thing as the character.
Oh, is that what that
fun
is?
fact- Yes, so fun
Yeah.
fact that I didn't learn until much later, if you press the arrow keys during that scene, when the heart is in the cage, the heart bounces around in there.
Oh, okay.
Hmm
Yeah.
So, and,
So,
and
oh, go ahead.
you go first.
So yeah, I was just gonna say like that the heart is like always like kind of represented like your character and your soul, and it's like this like I have like a little bit thing about into the Undertale wiki after this, but like there's a lot of significance, especially with like this concept in the first Undertale that like there's you and then there's also Kara, which is like this kind of like much more violent version of you or like almost like more violent version of you, and like you both like share the red heart, but the red heart is like significantly you.
Hmm.
And like it is your soul, and it is what like makes you be able to feel things and stuff like that. Like there's a lot of that like same kind of like thread in this one. Like your soul is what's being attacked in battles, it's what you control, it's what you use to make your choices.
Yes.
Like the soul makes your choices. It is like the player avatar. So
Yeah, and like someone mentioned in chat that like when the first time you've saved the game, like the player name overwrites Chris.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
That was actually what I was
Mm.
going to say. It's a really interesting detail.
yeah, that's that I noticed that the second time. It is a very interesting detail. I almost wonder what happens. I feel like someone has to have done this. I don't know if it's an Easter egg or not. If you go through the entire game without saving.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, like I'm very curious as to where this is going to go because I feel like from an overarching standpoint, this game almost feels like a reaction to Undertale or a sort of a response or follow up on it. Like Susie pretty explicitly calls out Undertale's own themes in a way as a
Mm.
character, and especially towards the end. Um, like it feels to me like maybe Toby wanted to explore some of what the things that he kind of didn't in Undertale in terms of the themes of that, what that game was saying, and maybe some of the ways in which it was a little bit simplistic in what it was saying.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I think that there is like a lot of interesting like I think like implications and just like tone implications. Uh, there is constantly this theme of like your choices don't matter, but do they? And like that is something that like people that didn't like the original Undertale actually brought up a lot. Is like, oh, it feels like my choices didn't matter in this game because I was railroaded into taking one route, and that's like something I just noticed as like part of the same theme of like this Deltarune seems like a reaction to the reaction of Undertale.
Mm.
Oh yeah, Xander. So something you may not know, you can't actually kill anybody in this game.
Really?
If you reduce their HP to 0, they run away or fly off screen always.
Oh.
It does slightly alter the ending. The ending in which you go around and talk to everybody only happens if you're full pacifist, but you can't actually murder people. The fundamentals of the storyline remain the same no matter what you do.
Hmm.
So, like some of the things that I think are just like interesting is just like how much like foreshadowing is just being done in this like first chapter. Like,
Oh yeah.
if you, especially if you played Earthbound, like you kind of get the sense of what things are going to happen just from the structure of the town.
Mhm.
Like you're eventually going to have to talk to the mayor because something will happen, and then you'll like have to like do something with Undyne, and then Undyne leave the city to go somewhere else. Like it's extremely set up like the original Earthbound, and it like implies that things are going to happen, and it like talks often about how tomorrow something strange is going to happen.
Hmm.
And like I think like it's extremely a like first like chapter. Like I think like some of the things I noticed that I think is going to be really big is like there is idea like that's talked about that the like shadow fountains create worlds, and when you seal the shadow fountain, the card kingdom goes away, and so we actually don't know what the state of that world is like after like we sealed away the like shadow fountain. And the other thing that I thought was interesting is in the legend, the fountain that they seem to be sealing away is not a fountain of darkness, but a fountain of light. And that is not something that we've seen so far. So it's interesting to think that, like, well, this is what the dark world is like, but maybe things will happen in the light world that are also kind of messed up.
It's also worth noting that the knight mentioned repeatedly as having incited this whole situation is never seen.
Yeah. And yeah, to be honest, like I thought where this was going was that it would be revealed that Ralsei just pulled Susie and Chris into just like a little adventure, like Ralsei was playing Dungeon Master and just like, taking inspiration from what was in the room, just to give them a little adventure, because it so clearly felt like, oh, this is like the GM insert character in a little one-shot adventure.
Yes, I got that vibe a little bit too, which is interesting because so Ralsei is an interesting character because he breaks a lot of the rules of the underworld. He's not game associated in any way. He's the only ostensible monster character down there. He's alone in his whole kingdom, whereas everyone else seems to be associated with the board game kingdom. Like, he feels like a deliberate subversion of the rules, and his story, his legend, feels like a deliberate like take on, like, it's deliberately trying to be cliched. It's definitely deliberately trying to be cliched. It's also interesting that one of the things he mentions in the legend, the heavens whatever, is never mentioned again in the whole game. I feel like Ralsei's plot arc is extremely explicitly not been addressed yet, and is like a wait for the rest of the game.
Oh
sort of
yeah,
thing.
there's a lot of things I think are interesting that come out of Rousey's stuff. Like, I didn't actually know it. Like, I do feel now that you mentioned, like, his legend is kind of cliche, but it's like it's interesting because like I feel like there's some parts of it that are like explicitly talked about by the king. What I think is like really interesting from my standpoint, like that I noticed heavily in the second playthrough, is there's like this idea that like the dark creations made by the Lightners, and they're also like game characters. So like there, I wonder if like that's ultimately what it's going for. That the Darkners are like akin to like game pieces that were supposed to be like objects for play for the Lightners, and like going back to the whole choices like don't matter because they're game pieces. Their choices are not like significant because it's a game, and I think that's like a theme that this game, like Deltarune in general, is like trying to like play around with. And I think like it's just like not very well developed because it's extremely a chapter one, and like this is it's very well contained. It's like strangely a very like well out game for just a chapter one, but like thematically it's trying to go somewhere that it hasn't really shown all of its cards. There's like
Sandra,
so much more.
Can you launch the game again real quick?
Oh, sure.
There's something we forgot to do. Something very small that we forgot to do.
Oh, hey, nice. It starts over here.
Yeah. So, oh. A few people have pointed out that the Deltarune has two upward pointing triangles and one downward pointing triangle, which could arguably represent the two Lightners and one Darkner who form the party.
Also significant, or you said this before to me.
There it is, the Angel's Heaven.
You said this to me, but the main character looks very different in the Dark World.
That's my like pet. Yeah, I have a pet theory that the main character's palette changes more to resemble Frisk's.
Yeah, Risks in the Dark World.
Because it's blue and purple as opposed to yellow and green.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like there's definitely a lot of like alternate universe energy, and like that's like I'm just gonna go ahead and throw. I'm gonna say like that because I don't know exactly what it is, but there like seems to be implications that it's like some kind of like alternate universe.
All right, Xandra, can you load your file and go talk to the shopkeeper again?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're here.
Remember, we beat Jevil already. Wonder what he has to say about that.
Oh well.
Aww.
Yay.
Aw, what a great pal. Oh my gosh, I can just load my save up again and.
Yep. Something I appreciate compared to Undertale, where I felt way too guilty to ever play again.
I could not.
Same. No, shopkeeper, shopkeeper, not the elevator.
Shopkeeper.
You have to exit downward out of this.
John.
Oh, okay, we're on the first floor.
Yes.
Anyway, like, there's a lot of really interesting, like, oh my gosh, like, this
Hey,
game
Amber.
is so good at foreshadowing. Sorry?
Are you the one who's making, like, a scratching noise?
Every once in a while, I have to, refresh the screen.
Oh, you're moving the mouse. That's what's happening. Okay, cool.
So I really love that this game, especially if you played Undertale before, is, like, so ominous. Like, like when you're walking around, like, the 7 flowers, the cloudy flowers. Oh, okay, wait. 1 second.
Oh, interesting.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like this text has a lot of very heavy foreshadowing.
Yeah, no, like, I just, like, what I just said about, like, the Darkeners being game people and everything, like, that's, like, so much, like, it's, there is definitely people who've taken interest in, like, telling the Darkeners about what's going on.
What's the name of that this track in the soundtrack?
I forget,
Oh, it's called Lantern. Okay.
yeah,
I don't know why it's called that.
because it's soft and flickering.
Aww. I really like this track. This is like one of my favorite tracks in the game.
It is a really good track. I mean, honestly, Sean's one of my favorite characters.
Oh, sorry.
Like, it just like the entire, it's like really working well with the themes too. Like the entire like, he's a beat up, discarded doll who's like barely keeping it together and not sure what he's around for anymore. You know? And that's like so relatable.
Mm.
It's also like very like thematic of the Darkeners. Like they're supposed to be like game pieces at the very least, and like Rousey talks about them being happy when they're used for purpose, and they've been discarded. Like even in the school, they're in the discarded classroom.
This
So
is such an
no one's
Earthbound
ever
track.
using them.
Hmm.
This is such an Earthbound track.
Yeah, no, the weird noises. I feel like the directly sampled from Earthbound.
I love ambient tracks in games. They make me so happy.
I just love that like this game takes so much of like the good stuff from like Earthbound and like, well, I mean obviously Undertale because it's Toby Fox, and like a lot of other weird JRPGs, like especially weird like RPG Maker games, like Yume Nikki, like you got a lot of those vibes there. Lai, I'm pretty sure the like weird faces at the beginning are like a direct rip from like or a reference to things that happen in Lai. There's like a third part where like there is like wall faces that look exactly like that.
Mm.
And it's just like, oh, it's just so good at like the atmosphere. It's so good at atmosphere setting. It like has learned so much from how to express so much from using just like the basics.
Mhm.
Like empty spaces are so powerful.
How you doing, Mouse?
All right.
Processing?
Yeah. It was a great experience, but like I said before, I'm a very literal person. So like the ending just like left me confused, and I don't know.
Has this conversation unconfused you at all?
Maybe a little bit, but it still feel like I don't know. Like the game had me and then it lost me at the end because it just like at the very end just like threw up a bunch of questions and all right, chapter 1, bye. And it was like, well,
I mean,
that's cliffhangers, right?
it's like cliffhangers, and that's like for better or worse. This was the experience of like the very familiar experience for Toby Fox, probably too, of reading Homestuck.
Oh my god, right?
like this is exactly the kind of stuff that would happen all the time, and
Going for years and years without answers.
yeah.
No, okay, so that's the thing is like there's cliffhangers. Well, first of all, I hate cliffhangers.
Aww.
I think it is a disservice to your audience to like guide them through an experience, make them empathize with characters, and then right at the end, put that in jeopardy, and like make them feel like basically bring up some sources of anxiety as to what's going on with the characters they've grown to like, and like just give a bunch of like saddle them with a bunch of uncertainty and then just let that hang and then leave. I think that's just like bad form, and that leaves like a bad taste in my mouth because I was ready to like have a good experience and talk about this, but now I'm just like, all right, like is everyone okay? Is like did like Chris just like I don't know, like turn evil and kill everyone? What is going on? I'm just like frustrated because like I had a great experience and then I had a bunch of questions and at the end it just didn't even answer some of them. It just gave more questions and then said, all right, see you in chapter 2. So just like I'm just like really frustrated. I feel like that's part of why I've stopped engaging with some media because I feel like, yeah, like you said, like the game respects my time, but at the very end, there's like something else about me, about the experience, about the audience that it doesn't respect, and that just makes me mad, and I don't like that.
I guess I just have a different feeling on this stuff because I love speculating about things.
Yeah, no, this is like I am I am kind of like, again, I feel like this is going to be something that is going to be something great for some people and not very great.
Yeah.
Like, the ending was not made for you and mine, Xandra.
Mm,
I'm sorry. It's unfortunately it's very like speculative and like it builds in like defeating your expectations unless you know to look for it.
yeah, I mean that's fair. Like, not everything has to be made for me, but also I just like, I don't know. I resent that, like, it ends on a note of unresolved peril.
It's
Like
how
that
they get you
that
to buy the full game.
Yeah.
I mean, really though, this is so. Toby Fox released a letter after this came out that sort of like was his like thoughts on everything, and in it he explicitly calls it a demo,
Hmm.
which is shockingly long for a demo.
Yeah, it's a very long demo.
In fact, actually, do you want me to just link you to that letter? It's actually really interesting.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, maybe that will help resolve a few of your feelings on this.
Yeah, I kind of wonder like I guess from my point of view, like this game, like Deltarune has a lot of like darker themes to it, and a lot of those themes are implied in the last like part. Like the problems of like the Card Kingdom are kind of wrapped up like rather nicely, but like the town kind of like brings in a lot new questions and like brings in a lot more like complicated world
Mhm.
where you're acting in a way that the other characters are surprised, and it seems like your character, especially like in the light world compared to in the dark world, is a lot creepier. And like when taken in that, like the fact that it would end with something creepy happening kind of makes sense because like like you in the light world your character's more Kara and it's kind of creepy, and yeah, there's kind of like some implications that like until like the game started, like you the heart didn't really even exist or like didn't exist in
Mm.
this like world.
Yeah, it's hard to say, which is really interesting. The intro does some very subtle references to W.D. Gaster, a character most people who don't read Undertale wikis don't know much about.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, the intro song is a remix of his Undertale theme.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay, cool.
Yes. Um, so maybe that's going to be an aspect of this game.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's
Okay,
definitely
yeah.
stuff there,
Sorry,
but that's too deep into the like theory BS for me.
What were you saying, Xandra?
yeah, I have the letter up now.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, so he literally outright says it. This is an alternate universe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I used to do a lot with Jen. We just like take the same characters and just like have them like lead different
Mhm.
lives in different universes.
Some of the really interesting thing is, after this came out, Toby released a few screenshots on Twitter of the files for some very early planning for this game. They are from 2012.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, this game was the first game idea he had, and then he made Undertale. And then while he was making Undertale, he realized how to make this in a way he wanted.
Yeah, that's great. That's a good idea.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Hmm. It's actually impossible to make this game.
The note
Not
on
possible to
introducing
make this
people-
game as one person. And Tammy.
Timmy did like all the art for this too, like nearly all of it.
And Temmie.
Oh yeah, so yeah, like Toby putting together a team is like the good idea. Like that is literally like the small Metroidvania project. I've been like ramping up for. Like that is the idea. I want to make a little like playable demo-ish sort of experience that if it takes off, if people are interested, then I put together a team and then actually like have a bunch of people work on it instead of just like me toiling away at it for 7 years, because that's not viable.
Yep.
Yeah.
Think of how many books I could write in 7 years.
Oh my god.
The answer is
A lot.
good, maybe 30. But maybe I could ramp up and that could be better. That could be like more.
Meow.
I'm about to send you. Oh wait, I'm still telling chat and everybody that I'm sending Ara and Xander something really aesthetic.
Oh my god, that is a very Amber.
But yeah, God, there's a lot of interesting stuff. I think like one of the things I wanted to say that I think is really also an art thing is that like there's multiple references to a broken heart. There's references to like the king, like always didn't act like this, and the king even admits it, and when he's like faking it, that something had happened to him, and like there's a giant fight that like maybe his heart got broken. And the same thing might have happened with Jevil, or something similar. And the Mallet Man specifically says he can't repair a broken heart. And like that is a running theme that is very interesting that we haven't seen where it goes to yet. And it's also like I think it's fair to look at like Undertale like entirety for some themes. There is like if you go down the like genocide route, there's an option that you can recreate the world by sacrificing your soul, but things are never the same again.
No, yeah, exactly. Which is why I never did it.
Yeah,
Same.
Same. But reading the wiki, I have learned these things, and there could also be that same thing going on here.
Mouse token.
So-
That seems
that
seems to be-
mouse token.
So it's funny because this playthrough made me think that maybe this character isn't the same as the character in that whole thing because even though a lot of people make it clear that Chris as a person without you is kind of weird and creepy, they still seem to be a person. They still had fun doing things with Asriel. They still, lived a normal life in a normal world, right? So what? It makes me wonder if maybe, just like everything else, the references to the No Mercy route are another deception, another thing meant to fool people who are expecting certain things.
I think like probably like what I'm like feeling out is like why I bring up the No Mercy route is because of just like the broken heart concept. Not necessarily that like I think that like the main character is or like Chris is kind of like creepy, but like there is also like if we're going into the same themes, like Chris was less creepy when Chris was Asriel. Like it's like constantly talked about that like still creepy with Asriel, but like as long as Asriel was there, like they just got into a bunch of mischief. And there's so many references to like him and Asriel that it seems to be invoking the same themes. Like maybe this kid is going to cause trouble later on, but right now he's just a creepy kid that gets into a lot of trouble. And maybe like he's got some beefs with stuff, and he has like kind of like the whole like Yume Nikki knife thing going on, but it's kind of hard to say what's going on there. It's like I think it's really interesting because Toriel is like such a sweet and caring character, and she's like constantly talking about punishing your main character, and so she's just like
That's
trying to
extremely
wrangle.
mom.jpg, right?
Mhm.
Like,
But like, think about it. Like, think about how like Toriel's like character is basically the same.
I
Toriel
mean,
like
I actually think it isn't though. Like, because because the Toriel in Undertale was a Toriel who was very desperate and lonely. Like she had been living by herself, sealed into these ruins for who knows how long. Her only friend was Sans, who she talked through like, a closed door.
Mm,
Like,
I mean, okay, that's fair, but I guess what I'm trying to say is that like outside of whatever you were doing that day, like Chris is just kind of like gets into a ton of trouble.
oh, for sure.
And like Toriel seems to reference that by like saying like I'm gonna have to like punish you for like doing this again, or like please don't eat all the pie again.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
mm,
So like she seems to like reference that like Chris is a troubled child,
Mhm.
and like that is something that like I think like it's easy to go overboard with the ending and be like, oh man, it's gonna be like all jump scared. Like no, I think like there is like enough reference in the game to be like, this is just like a troubled child that like will lash out, and that is what is happening at the end.
Mhm.
mm,
Well,
mm.
no. Quiet mouse.
Yep. I mean, yeah, like fair enough. This is the first chapter, but yeah, it's like okay. I really like the characters, but I don't know. I don't know where I probably need to just like sleep on it, but
That's
Oh.
fair. No, that's absolutely fair. Like I would say you don't have to like decide. Wait, I need to. You don't have to decide how you feel about it, but I feel like knowing you, you're gonna decide how you feel about it.
mm, mm,
Yeah,
Well,
Chad's throwing out some theories, and I think there's a lot of good stuff
mm.
like being thrown out there. There's like a lot of like good theory craft, which I think is something that's kind of nice about this.
oh my
There's
God,
a lot
like
of
listen.
interest.
Oh, you can finish.
There's a lot of interesting things like that you can like kind of play around with. That like there's a lot of things that seem very intentional.
Mhm.
I mean, like Asgore has like the seven plans for the seven other human hearts.
Mm.
So there's like questions if there's been other hearts. There's the flowy flower that is very significantly just there.
What was I gonna? Oh yeah, I was gonna say like, so something I actually really loved about this, and this may be just a
Mm.
me thing maybe, but like,
Oh, hold on. Before it scrolls away, Lexrain says like, would this be a more solid experience if you just took out that scene at the end with Chris pulling out the soul, like just end the game with them going to bed? I probably would be happier with that. Because then I would just be like, okay, well, like, I would be excited to talk about like the possibilities and the theory crafting and everything. And now,
Mhm.
like, instead, I'm left with like, oh, something terrible is about to happen. In
See, I don't.
however many years, who knows? We don't know. Even the author doesn't know how this is
Mm,
going to happen. So it's just like, no, I'm. Yeah, this is it. For me, a lot of it boils down to if you're a creator and you're like telling a story and you want to make the people engaging with your story, you want to make them care about your characters, like be considerate of your audience's feelings in that way.
mm.
Like it's I don't know, it's like it just like leaves me feeling real raw.
Mm.
Because I just had like a fun adventure with characters that I really liked and wanted to know more about. and now it's just
I guess. I totally get that feeling.
Yep.
I guess for me, like knowing that this is only chapter one of question mark question mark question mark chapters, I feel like they can't just tear all that down right away. In a way, like the ending is scary, and I think deliberately so. But I think that it can't possibly go that badly because there's so many hanging things that need to be talked about and addressed that would require not something terrible to happen.
I know. But like, it's just
I
I had a great experience, and now I leave the game confused and upset, and with like
Mm,
more questions than I know what to do with, and I'm just like, I'm not having a good time with that.
I'm
Like,
sorry,
I'm
yeah,
pretty much just
I
going to try to like ignore that, and like, I mean, it would be cool to just like, enjoy like the cool fan art and everything, and just talk about that. But like, it's I don't know. It's like you meet someone and you hang out the whole day and you have a great time, and you like basically just like say goodnight to each other, and then you go home, and then you get a call from them, and they say like, oh, I don't know, I don't feel so good, oh my gosh, and they hang up, and then you never hear from them again for 7 years. Like,
Aw.
yeah, but you had a good time at the fair that day, like.
Aw.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I've been burned too many times by too many authors who do this thing specifically that now I'm just it's a really sore spot for me.
Mm,
I feel like feel like they're. I'll just be frank. Like the last scene in the city is just way too creepy. It's really unsettling. I found it really unsettling.
wait, which scene?
The after you get back from the dark world,
Mm,
I find there's like definitely sweet parts to it, but there's just kind of this anxiety that
mhm,
something is going to happen.
Yeah, like
mm,
I'm someone who lives with like incredible amounts of anxiety, and like
mm.
that is just a bad time for me.
But I have I just I feel like this is another one of like it comes back to the question of whether you like serial experiments Lane.
I mean, here's the interesting thing. Like, I don't like horror at all. Like, I
Oh,
don't.
I don't think it's
But
the horror. I think it's the
okay,
fact
fair.
that it's like doesn't really make sense, but it's something that
Hmm.
happens.
Hmm.
Like I guess
Hmm.
I really get it. I guess like why you'd be upset. Like
Mm,
it just like it's from my point of view, it's like something that happens that like I feel like is like implied it would happen.
mm,
And if like that the last scene didn't happen, there would just be this like weird like ominousness that hangs over the ending that's not really addressed.
Hmm.
mm,
And because like it's very implied. It's just like there's a sort of parallelism to this the entire experience in that like you start where you think you're making choices with a character and then it's taken away from you in a very kind of almost cruel way. Like you start just naming your character, but then you can like talk about how you like hate them, like you hate your own creation, what you just made, which is like
mm,
it's so dark. Like to just even be given that option that you can feel disgusted by something that you just made. And like it's sort of like the school part is also kind of like weird. Like everything's like a little off in like the light
Hmm.
world,
mm,
and like when you go into the dark world, things kind of like start to mesh, they all make sense. But as you like kind of go off, there's like a parallelism. You're going back into a world that's like a little off kilter, and your like entrance and exit from this world is explicitly rocky. It's explicitly something that is like discerning and like unsettling. And so if like for me, when I look at it like this game overall, it's like something weird had to happen at the end because that is like what the game told me it would do.
Interesting. It's so interesting to me how different people take the town different ways because I know that Tori hated that sequence. She felt like it was setting up expectations and then leaving them hanging in a really strong way. Whereas I felt like it was a very strong communication of intent. Like, I felt like it was saying to me, you thought this would be Undertale and it's not. Here's all the ways that it's not. We're going to show you just how directly this isn't Undertale so that you have to start rethinking all your expectations.
I mean, I think it does that too, but I think that like for as much as like I guess it's like having played Earthbound, it's like the like Earthbound has like all this messed up stuff that's happening in the world even before like that first asteroid hits. And there's like an implication that there's something wrong. There is something wrong that's going on, and like by having it set up in the same format as Earthbound, and just like having a lot of the same like tension borrowed from Undertale with like the hearts, like the different like flowers, like why are they broken up? Like what's going on? Like why are there all these characters and I know who they are, but they don't know who I am? There's like kind of this like weird there's like this weird tension to it where I think like there's a lot of really sweet interactions that happen, but like there's just like something that's like on the horizon. Like there is something that is not quite right. And like if you look at like I think like Susie's art for me is a really clear example. Like Susie goes in like before is like she's just kind of like a jump scare character. She almost like bites your face off, like but like in the dark world where she could have choices, like she figures something out about herself and she returns a much better person.
Yeah, she's the one who has an arc in his story.
Yes, exactly.
She has an arc, and so in the dark world, there's something different about the dark world in that it's not like messed up in the same way. Susie, without the dark world, Susie wouldn't have like had that character arc. And like so when you return to the light world, like Susie's changed, but like she only was able to experience that change from like being in the dark world and a place that like seems to have some more cohesiveness to it. There's something about it that it feels more whole.
You doing okay, Mouse?
Yep.
But yeah, like, and like there's still ominous stuff about the dark world, but just like thinking about like in the dark world, there's like character arcs, and in the light world, there's just beginnings. Like,
it's hard to say where that's going to go too, right? Because obviously, like Toby even makes it pretty explicit in the letter, right? That he needed to get the town correct from the very first chapter. It suggests to me that the town is going to sort of be functionally a major character in this game, like a place that you spend a lot of time exploring and talking to people in. Which is interesting. And also, God, Toby goes to a lot of time exploring a number of the characters, like what's her name? The deer girl, reindeer girl. Like you meet her dad at the very end of the game, and he has a portrait, a unique text sound, and a ton of dialogue, right?
Mm.
It's like,
Yeah.
okay, this person is clearly going to be important for the rest of this game because he's being given a ton of time and character development right now.
Mm.
It's really interesting, actually. I paid special attention this time when Xander's going around talking to people to which characters had portraits and text noise, and which
Mm.
just use the generic stuff. Um, I feel like it's interesting to see quite a few characters
Mm.
Yeah,
had
like,
portraits, but most of them were the people in your class.
so I think what's like really interesting for me with the town is I guess got sleepy and I forgot what I was gonna say.
Aw.
Mm.
No, what you brought up, Ara, is like really interesting. Like, I also feel that. Oh, what I was gonna say, like, following up on my like feeling that things like feel off. So there's like in Toriel's whole like why is she thing, like this whole the Azrael being away, Azrael being away so many times, and there's like a feeling of absence. There's like a feeling that Azrael's really missed, and that like Azrael's created a void by not being there.
Mm.
And then like Noelle has like an absent mother who is
The mayor, I
presumably
guess.
the mayor who's not alive, which is kind of an interesting tension. Like we never see Susie's parents. It's not even sure like if
Where she
Susie,
lives, yeah.
yeah, where she even lives. Like Susie's entire character is like seems to have a basis of like someone who like, I mean, I don't know if like I would just go from like my basic like understanding of psychology. Like she's like neglected.
Hmm.
Like she has no like she says she has no respect. Nobody respects her, and like none of her gifts are cherished other than by Lancer, and that's when she actually like gets some growth. So if she had like a really crappy home situation, that wouldn't be surprising. But and we like significantly see almost everybody else's parents other than Susie's.
Mm.
So yeah, and then
Hmm.
like you you have like this beginning of like an possible arc between Susie and
Noelle.
Susie and Noelle. So like that's one's not like ominous, but that's something starting. There's like Undyne's entire like I wish something exciting would happen, and like I'm just extremely bored. Like that's extremely ominous. That's extremely like first character, no first chapter kind of thing, you
Oh
know?
yeah, for sure. Like that's very much foreshadowing. Like I'm sure that something is going to happen that is going to give Undyne a reason to be excited.
Oh yeah, like it's kind of like the town feels a little bit rest. Like everything about Asgore is so like anxiety provoking.
Oh God. Well, I mean, it's the awkward like end point of like their failed relationship in both games, right? Like,
Yeah, like no, it's like it's even more than that because like it's not just the fact that like it's like this awkward fair relation that continues. Like he especially gives you like a flower, like flowers, and then you bring him back to Toriel, who like throws them in the trash. But like he also is like keeping these flowers that are like the human hearts, and he has like the flowery flower on his like next to his register. Like those are like the most stressful things like of Undertale, like all thrown in one place.
yeah, it's a really strange like I can't tell if that symbolism is just Toby fucking with the player or if that is like meant to mean something. It's so hard to tell.
Like it is so hard to tell, but it is very ominous. It is like extremely ominous with like a lot of the other things that are happening. I mean, I can't remember. Lizard, yellow lizard.
Alphys?
Alphys, you meet Alphys after class in a back alley.
Yeah, I know,
In
right?
a
Oh my
dicey
god.
back alley. Like,
Mm.
there is like, and he's like feeding a cat that may or may not exist.
Yeah, no, like I think I was talking to Misty or something about this when I first finished playing the game, but like, yeah, no, there's definitely a feeling of like everyone being kind of unsatisfied with their
Yeah,
lives,
there
which
is like,
I'm curious to see if that's like setting the stage for a lot of character development.
yeah, I feel like it's setting on stage for a lot of characters. There's just like something like very off about how everything is. Like it's intentionally playing off of like this idea that it's not Undertale, but
Hmm.
like because it's also not Undertale, it's like it feels off. It
Hmm.
feels like there's like something that's going to happen. Like Undertale sets the scene with like Carrot and Azriel like doing stuff like them just hanging out and bumming around is what like sets off a bunch of events in Undertale, and so you have a lot like numerous references to Chris and Azriel like messing around. So there is like this kind of like suspension that like, well, what's going to happen? You know, like Azriel's going to come back. Something's going to happen because that's what Azriel and like Chris do. They get into trouble. They take things to the next level and cause chaos.
Hmm.
Like there's just like that anxiety that's just like there.
Mm.
Oh, Xander's sleepy. I'm sorry, Xandra. Theory crafting you up.
Did she actually fall asleep?
Sandra, I'm sorry. Sandra, I love you.
Mm.
I love
Oh,
you. I feel like we've theory crafted too much.
did you fall asleep?
I spaced out.
Oh.
Sandra, you're precious.
Thank you.
I think this is time to end. It's time for bed.
I think
And
so. But like not the creepy anxiety bed.
yeah,
Oh.
no creepy anxiety, Red.
Nope.
We're extremely explicitly anti creepy.
Yeah. So, Loon says you acted me to my tired state.
No.
Turns out I
Oh
fell
my
asleep.
god. Oh no.
I know how to pacify you. Mwah. You've been spared, Sandra.
Yay. Oh, thank you so much for being part of this.
Thank you for streaming this. Like
Yeah.
I'm so
Thank
glad
you for
that...
listening to me like an Ara be like complete Homestuck nerds and take pleasure in dark things happening and like theory crafting.
I don't even like dark things at all. I just really like speculating about things.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Xander knows this because I do this every time she writes anything.
Thank you for listening to me take pleasure in dark things happening and
yeah.
me
But
theory crafting with Ara.
Yeah, this reinforces a lot of the stuff that I feel about my own writing and like what I want to do when I make books and such. And hey, oh my gosh.
Did we hit the next call?
Okay,
We
yeah,
did!
as Asgore's landlord just like backed and we were like we're up to like past this next stretch goal. It's amazing. Like literally someone named just C just pledged a bunch of money.
That's amazing.
Oh, I thought someone literally named Asgore Land.
But yeah, like this, all the stuff I'm talking about, this is what I worry about a lot when I'm writing books, and why I like want to like leave readers in a better place, because I know a lot of my books sometimes, even right after I put them out, I will like immediately reverse course and like adjust and do things. Cause like no, I want like a book to stand by itself and also give readers a good experience, a good time. That's the kind of stuff I want to write.
Sandra, I'm so happy for you that you're gonna do this. If I ever write, I'm sorry about whatever I write.
No,
I
it's
apologize to
fair.
you.
Like it's like I like what I write isn't necessarily for everyone, and not everything that's out there is for me either. It's just
But it's
I talk
really,
about
really
how I
good.
pick things.
It's just really good.
Sandra, I'm sorry in advance if I cliffhanger you during the writing of the thing I'm doing.
No, it's okay because like I can talk to you about them.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like this is like after this game came out, I talked with more friends about video games, about this game, than I had ever talked with friends about video games in probably since Undertale came out, like years. Because there's just so much to talk about, you know?
Yeah,
I love that. Like
it's really good.
I went over and like a few days, like 2 days after it came out, I went and visited Misty and Jess at their place, and Misty immediately just gets out the Undertale vinyl soundtrack and puts it on, and we just do nothing but talk about this game for the next. Oh my god! Oh, by the way, Xander, do you want a link to the soundtrack of this game?
Oh, I have it. It was in the letter you sent.
Oh, perfect, good, yeah. I love the music so much. Can you believe okay? The soundtrack for this game is 40 minutes of music. In what is functionally like if you go through this fairly quickly, it's like a 2-hour game. Like like nearly half the running time of this game is unique music. What?
That's a lot.
Oh my gosh, it's so much.
So good. So powerful. And it's like, I feel like half the music is really good and meant to be like,
Ah.
like, what do you say? It's meant to be looped.
Oh yeah, no, actually, I love that the battle theme loops perfectly on my MP3 player. Like flawless self-looping. It's
Yeah.
really good.
I'm probably like I'm eager to just like go back and like listen to the music and just like like look at the cute fan art and stuff and just like try to like put the rest of it out of my head.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
There's so much good fan art too. Oh my god. In fact, do you want me to just link you a bunch?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. But in the meantime, I think we should end the stream because I need to go to bed and do stuff.
No,
That's very
same.
fair.
And do Kickstarter-y things.
Do the Kickstarter thing.
Oh god.
Yes.
Somebody found out that the Jevel's voice lines are based off of a very strange series of line stickers that have a clown, like
Oh,
just
cool.
very poorly drawn line stickers. So like,
Oh,
please
neat.
enjoy this incredible
Oh,
silliness.
send it to me.
I put it in girlfriend
I
chat.
love.
Ooh. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Aura. Thank you, Amber.
I need these line stickers.
Mm.
I'm sorry.
And thanks everybody in chat for dropping by and for listening to like an hour and a half of theory crafting and impressions. And
Wow, sick burn, Sandra.
what?
I just love that you described me and Amber talking as an hour and a half of theory crafting.
No. It's what we because like I think we've been talking for about an hour and a half, just us three talking
Oh
about
my God,
like theories
really?
and such. Yeah.
Oh no, I thought it was a
Yeah.
burn, but it was actually just reality.
No. I'm like as accurately as possible describing like the latter half of this stream where we just like talked about the game
This
a
is
bunch
fair.
and impressions.
Which is another thing. I'm not gonna lie. I actually really love that this can do that about.
Also, yeah, like Emily mentions girlfriend chat. Yeah, it's the girlfriend squad chat.
The best kind of chat.
Yes. Bye, everybody. Take care. Please
Bye-bye.
go the heck to sleep or have a good day, depending on where you are in the world. or orbiting the planet in space. And please take care of yourselves and take care of your audience when you make things that have an audience, if possible. And let's keep making wonderful things together. Bye.
Bye.
See you
Bye-bye.
in 7 years when this full game releases. But to see you before then, because I'm going to be playing other stuff.
This is true.